That doesn't make him click off the video. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Brandon here with another video for you guys today. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and watching. It means so much to me. And today we're going to be talking about, should you be selling your stocks before year's end? Or if you're watching this in the beginning of the year, should you be selling your stocks? And before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I know a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you do appreciate the content, make sure to hit that button. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the reason I wanted to make this video today is because there's a lot of chatter going on around about how there's going to be a 2021 stock market crash and it's going to be really bad. Some people are even going to say it's going to be like March was. And so I just wanted to kind of go over it, talk about maybe what you should do, some ideas, what you shouldn't do. So, okay. And the reason why a lot of people are saying that there's going to be a crash is that if you look at the different PE ratios, how much we've ran up, the different things that are expiring at the end of the year, the possible shutdowns we're going to be having at the beginning of the year, it's signaling a lot of people that there's going to be a shutdown happening and a crash either at the beginning of the year or sometime in the next few months is what people are saying. So I'm going to kind of go over different things that are my opinion that you definitely should not listen to because I'm not a financial advisor. So keep that in mind. So the first thing I want to be talking about now is it smart to sell out now? Now, this question is actually very important and it is going to be different for each one of you. And it's just going to really depend on the amount of gains you've had this year or how risky your money is allocated in. Is it invested in really iffy companies that have ran up a lot and you don't know why they've done it? Or are they in pretty safe dividend stocks like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, list goes on with safe companies. So that's going to depend on what kind of companies you're invested in, of course. And now the biggest question to answer yourself, it kind of ties in with the last point I just talked about, is are you over leveraged? And now if you're over leveraged, say you're very much heavy in one sector or you're really, really heavy in one stock, maybe you should consider trimming it. Now, again, this is not a recommendation, but if you're very overly leveraged, say you invested in maybe a therapeutics company that this year has just been running up due to the vaccine, then maybe you should consider either trimming that position or getting out of the position. Because next year is going to be completely unknown. We have no idea what's going to happen. There's two varying, very different opinions. Some people are still saying we're going to have a great 2021 in the stock market, and there's others saying we're going to have a horrendous one. And to be honest, I don't know if we're really going to have one in between. It's probably going to be one or the other, just seeing all the factors being built up with all the expirations of everything. But I digress. But now, to put everybody's mind at ease, whether you should sell all your things and become fully liquid and just wait for the market crash, that is really never a good idea. And the reason why I say that is it's called the market timing fallacy. If you look it up, if you try to time the market, you're going to miss it and then it's going to go past you. That's why it's always smart to dollar cost average as much as you can. Ideally, you do it almost about once a month, maybe once a quarter, depending on your deposits and how you do things. But dollar cost averaging is the best way to beat market crashes and to stay consistent in the market and continually build up your portfolio. And this is proven. You can look up any articles, especially the market timing fallacy, and it'll tell you time over time that time in the market beats timing the market every day of the week. Unless you have super Houdini powers and can figure out when the market is going to crash exactly, you're not going to beat it. That's why the only reason you should really be trimming your positions now is if you're just super over leveraged and you don't feel comfortable and you're a little on edge. Because you should always be holding some cash in your account to take advantage of times in the market when the market dips. And the next biggest thing when it comes to if you should sell your stocks or not is just the simple fact of what's your mindset? Are you like 6 month time frame person, few months, a year? That's going to really, really depend on what you should do with your stocks. Now, personally, if you're going to be having it in your long-term account, you shouldn't even be worried about a crash, especially if you have 10, 15, 20-year mindset. Who cares? Like 10 years from now, these stock prices are probably not going to even be relevant. It might even be double or triple where it is now. Who knows? So if you're having such a long mindset, don't even worry about your market or your stocks dropping or anything, because you'll be just fine in the long run. All you need to do now is just focus on dollar cost averaging and just continually investing in the market. And that's going to be the most important thing for you to do in this. Because as long as you remember that you have such a long goal ahead, whenever you see a market dip huge, you should be smiling and happy that you have this opportunity to buy stuff at such a cheap price. Because say if you liked Disney at $150 a share, you're sure as heck going to love Disney at $110 a share. The stock price should only motivate you to buy when it's low. But yeah, so that's kind of my opinion on if you should sell your stocks now, if you should be worried about the market. You should always have an open eye on it. You should always be up to date on the news if you can. But never, if you're a long-term investor, be overly scared about a market crash. Just keep dollar cost averaging, just keep continually investing in the market, and you'll be okay. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys making it this far. I really, really do. That means you guys really wanted to watch this video. I don't know why, but thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like the content. I post videos Monday through Friday with a watch list on Sunday if I'm not crazy busy. So if you guys would really make my day, just make sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed it. But before I carry on, thank you guys so much again, and have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.